me? Which one wants to die next? Ha! Either way, you're all dead! What are you looking at, punk? I'm gonna pound you into a pulp!
Think you can handle this? Prepare to be flattened, Kakarot!
Kakarot, please defeat Frieza! No! Let him go, Frieza! Goku! You will suffer, Saiyan! Now I'm mad, Frieza! You dare mock me? I will not lose to a Saiyan! You must die by my hand! You fool!
PlayStation.
Hello everyone, welcome back to another video, and in today's video we're going to be discussing the new Dragon Ball Kakarot game. It's an open world RPG game, and today we are joined by King Ali or ZE3NO or any other name that he's had. And yeah, say hello.
What's up, guys? We're gonna be talking about the new Dragon Ball game that's gonna come out very soon, and by the looks of it, it already looks quite good. Developers are CyberConnect 2, and you can tell by that it's gonna be a good game. They made, I believe they made the Storm series. Am I right?
Yeah, they made the Naruto. Yeah, they made
Storm
the Naruto
series.
games.
And
Those are pretty fun as well. Those are really
yes, not only that, you can tell it's gonna be a good storyline just because it's made by CyberConnect 2. The graphics, the cutscenes are gonna be beautiful.
good. The thing is that they've done this with every single Dragon Ball game, Ali. They've recreated the first of a Super Saiyan, and they're going to be recreating the whole entire thing. They've done it with Xenoverse 1, Xenoverse 2, they're going to be doing it with this one. They did it with
But Xenoverse
they did it
2
with Dragon Ball Z Fighters, and I'm just saying this now. This might be annoying to some people, but I feel like the story's getting stale when they keep on using it over and over. I get that, like, it's in different graphics and it's in different like ways of showing, but like it's starting to get very like repetitive, and I do not like that. Like, I want it to be something. I want to just start off, and I hope it'd be really cool. Yeah, if they didn't have an anime, what they did was they kept on going with the story, but in video games. That would be awesome, because you got to play in the story, and you got to do what the story has to, offer.
So you want to play a Dragon Ball game that resides with the actual game, like
yeah,
anime.
I want it to be like...
That's what it is.
No, I'm not with the anime, like, after.
Oh.
You know how, like, Dragon Ball Broly movie came out, and it was a really good movie. It's fucking great. You guys should really see it. It's amazing.
Yeah,
and,
yeah.
and once that happened, like, you don't know what's gonna go on next. There's some, like, goat guy who, like, sucks out their powers and stuff, but I don't want to, like, see that in anime. I want to see that in a game. Like, I want to see it, maybe a game's own, like, story. Doesn't have to involve anything involving the Dragon Ball story, but it has its own story. That'd be really cool. But, another thing that's really making me, like, wonder is DLC. Because they're obviously going to have a lot of, like, characters and maps and fighting. It's going to be amazing.
I got it. I know what the DLC might be.
What? It's not going to be
Might
Broly.
be. It's gonna. You know how Z only.
Mm-hmm.
The DLC might be the super story coming in. Like, you fight Beerus, you fight Frieza, you fight Broly.
That's
could
already.
happen.
Isn't that, like, already in the game?
No,
Or is it just a Z version?
It's just Z.
Oh,
I
it's just Z.
like. Actually, I don't know.
Because
it's called Dragon Ball.
If it was just Z, then that'd be really annoying. But, like, yeah, I don't want it just to be Z. I want it to be Super. 'Cause Super has a lot to offer, and Super's a really good anime. A lot of people don't agree with that, but I do. I feel like it has a lot of good qualities. It has more good
Yes,
qualities.
and
than
the
bad
new
qualities.
The new animator will make it even better when the series comes back next month.
Yes, it would look really, really good.
Mhm.
Now, the open world section of this game is the one that's really gonna, like, be pretty weird. It's very open world, and people like open world games because it makes them feel like they have freedom. But the thing is about having an open world game is that there's not enough characters to fill up. So what's gonna happen is there's gonna be empty spaces of just rock and grass and stuff. And I feel like that's gonna be a big turn off for a lot of people in the game. It's like with Legend of Zelda. Breath of the Wild. It's an amazing game and it's very open world, but you sometimes just feel really freaking bored because, like, there's nothing to do. Like, it's just a giant landscape and you're just walking by. There's always somewhere to go, but, like, it's, it takes a while and it gets very, very repetitive.
Okay, now let's talk about actual gameplay. this gameplay, there's no other way to describe it. Like, it's beautiful.
The part where Frieza was shooting all of his
And you're
key
blocking
balls
that?
and like you're blocking it, that was the best. What's it called in Jump Force, Vegeta uses like the same sort of thing, like he shoots it and then he charges towards you or like does a giant beam. But Frieza in this one, it looks amazing. But what I noticed is that Frieza looked very powerful in that, while Goku looked pretty weak. It was pretty weird. Like it felt like Goku was very weak and like just didn't know what he was doing in the thing. I mean, like it's okay, but like.
They still haven't revealed if they're gonna do Super yet, but I believe they are gonna do Super.
Well, saying
It's
that
my-
it's gonna just be Z is a really stupid idea because Super has a lot of things to offer. As I said, they even have the new Broly and everything. The thing is,
If it
if
came
they
all the way
did it-
to
wait,
Broly,
if they didn't
like,
have Super and they were just doing Z, that'd be really cool. If you could go on a mission to a different planet and find Broly as a kid as Z, or you can like find Bardock and
If
stuff.
they-
That'd be really cool. They should do
Wait.
that. They should have like a cutscene, not cutscene, like a section where you can go back in time and
Like
speak to
side missions,
Bardock
yeah?
and like Goku's mum and like everyone, all the Saiyans and their planet. That'd be awesome.
one thing I loved about the gameplay is the flying animation.
Yes. Oh my god, it looks so good. Like his
Oh
whole
my-
entire like clothes
Aura
just fly
just
as well.
flies and it's
very
glowing.
very clean animation.
There
And
was one thing
it's
I
the
feel like you could do 2-player now. Cause remember, did you see that Piccolo?
yeah, there was a separate person.
But
who
the
was
thing
following him
is,
the
it
whole
was
time.
a separate person controlling him like Goku. So it wasn't just following Goku. Like people thought it was either a CPU or a 2-player. I believe that was a 2-player.
I feel like it was CPU because when they were actually doing the gameplay, the thing that was going on, there was no one else with a controller, and there was only one console. So I think that was the CPU to be following.
I
it.
don't really know, but I feel
If
like
there is a 2-player mode, then that's going to be absolutely amazing. Because Ali, I will destroy you in the game.
who had more experience with Dragon Ball games? You're talking to the Dragon Ball Legend Master. Do not talk.
I beat
I
you
will
in Jump
clap you.
Force
I will
3
clap-
times.
That's not a Dragon Ball game. Back to the game.
So we saw one section of the map, which was very open world, and it was the rock area, which is like very iconic to Dragon Ball because there's like rocks everywhere. But
Vegeta versus Goku. You all know how that happened. Beautiful.
yeah, it was amazing.
Gameplay just in general looks beautiful. Like we said that like billions of times. And if you guys think we're overhyping this, we're not. Go watch the trailers.
If you haven't watched the trailers, you need to watch this before. Like I'm gonna put it at the front of my video, but
Yeah,
if it gets
same.
copyrighted, then I'm gonna have to remove it. So if you see this video without it, it's probably because copyright, and I just want to remove it.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
found it
one
really
thing I
awesome.
need to talk about. One thing I need to talk about is the terrain. And by the terrain, I mean the fighting impact that it will have on the actual map. So if they get knocked out and one of them gets punched through a thing, like a mountain or something, will that impact the mountain like explode and like show the impact that those people have on the mountain?
I don't.
Like,
If it's a mountain, I think so. Yeah, but if on the floor, it's probably just gonna be like a little like equator little thing. It's not gonna.
like
be
they
much.
did. Like
The
I think
thing-
one thing, like I think they needed to do this is if you like press a certain combo, it releases triggers a cutscene where you do something like if you have enough
So,
stamina
sorta
or
like
something.
Jump Force, yeah. So
Yeah,
like
when you do
you hold
bop.
down Y and then
Like-
X, I'm sorry, triangle then square, and it does like cutscene and kicks them out. What
Yeah,
I'm
one thing-
really worried about in this game is it reminds me of Dragon Ball Xenoverse. See, Xenoverse is a very good game, don't get me wrong, but it has so many like weird
Characters
mechanics, and it didn't
stuff.
feel like a Dragon Ball game. And if they use the same like mechanics as they do with Dragon Ball Xenoverse, it's gonna feel like the same.
It's already
thing.
been confirmed they're not gonna use the same mechanics as the universe, bro. Don't worry.
They aren't? Oh, good. Well,
Because they want to make it an original
the
game.
only
They
thing
don't
that
want...
made me think that because when Vegeta went like that like Great Ape, and then Goku was like fighting him in like the slither of the trailer, it looked like Xenoverse so much that I didn't know the difference between them. Xenoverse had just more HUDs. That's it.
Let's just say that Xenoverse is the 2016 Xenoverse 2, also a very great game.
Xenoverse 2 Xenoverse 2 felt not that fresh. Well, this new game is an RPG open world. An RPG is a role-playing game. So do you think that they'll let millions of people be Goku and just play on a big server?
They could do that.
Because Dragon Ball Xenoverse, you can count as an RPG, I guess, because you can be your own character and you get to walk around and stuff.
Yeah.
I guess that's a role-playing game. So then it can literally be Dragon
It's an
Ball
action
Xenoverse.
RPG though, so action
I
RPG, which is a role
I
playing
think
game.
every anime game has to be an action game, Ali.
Yeah. So one thing I need to also mention the levels with your character.
That's gonna be a pain in the ass.
Mm.
All right, this is all I want. These are the pros and cons of what I feel like the game's gonna have. Ready? So the pros are gonna be it's gonna have a good story, good animation, good fighting,
Good
good
graphics.
mechanics, good graphics, and good like overall. The cons, it's gonna feel very repetitive. It's gonna feel like Dragon Ball Xenoverse, and I feel like it's gonna get very toxic. Because have you ever played against someone in Dragon Ball Xenoverse? Oh my god!
Yo, my God, they get freaking
But
yeah, very.
every fighting game is toxic. But like, I just want, if it's an RPG, I've always wanted an RPG where like I can just explore. And having Dragon Ball as an RPG is just amazing. And that's really all I have to say about the game. It's just that good.
The first trailer, you can see the anime. Everyone was excited because Cyber Connect 2 was making it, and everyone was very excited for the game to come out because it looked so good in that first trailer. But this trailer, everyone was wondering if we get to see a snippet of gameplay. That came to us, and I saw some gameplay versus Raditz, and that looked beautiful. You could see the punches. He punched him, yeah, a couple of combo, and then he did some uppercut thing, and it triggered a cutscene, and it was beautiful.
Yeah, there's
It's
probably
like
gonna be like
sick.
Dragon Ball Z Fighters, which gonna have like cutscenes at the end when you beat them to like be, you know,
This is,
it's like
in my opinion,
dramatic finish. You know those
yeah, I
things.
feel like the graphics are a mix. It's very good. It's like upgraded with both Dragon Ball Z and Fighters, but it's in between Xenoverse and Fighters. That's what I believe. The graphics are in between those two, but like better than those two.
I
So,
agree. I want. We haven't actually heard anything about the music in the game yet, which is what I really want to hear because Dragon Ball's always had a very good like music in the background, same as Naruto.
just put the main
but-
theme of ZE3NO good. Shala.
No, so anyway, I really wish. Oh, we should probably end it up now, Ali. We should probably end it up now, Ali, shouldn't we?
Yeah.
All right. So altogether, this game's gonna be amazing. It's gonna be fun. It might be competitive. We don't really know until we have more sneak peeks, more music, more like everything. This like trailer's gonna come out like 3 hours ago. And we're talking about it, and me and Ali are really big fans of Dragon Ball. We really hope that Dragon Ball game
First
will not be a
anime I
flop.
ever watched. First anime I've ever watched.
First anime I ever watched was like Pokemon.
I watched
Anyway.
this crap before Pokemon. That's how you
Anyway,
know it was.
Ali, you got any thoughts about this? Like any pros and cons before we
My
end it?
pros is the game looks beautiful. Graphics is beautiful. Gameplay, muy bien, beautiful. What else? The character models actually look very good. As you can see, when Goku first went Super Saiyan, that crap looked beautiful.
Well,
Some cons for the game was they said it was open world. It's gonna be a lie because there's different zones, right? There's different zones of the map you can go to, and it's a very big. It's basically open world, but they have some boundaries around it. It's but like it's bigger than the Xenoverse map is what I'm trying to say. It's like humongous. It makes you feel like it's open world, which is what they want. They wanted to make it feel like you're in an open world game. So I don't have any complaints about that.
I feel like the genre open world just makes everyone more happy because you have more freedom, and everyone wants freedom in games. That's why people buy like Legend of Zelda, for example.
But my cons is over time, if it keeps repeating the same aspect and nothing new is happening, will this game be dead? But I feel like it's not gonna be dead though. This is my reasons. Xenoverse 2, people are still playing that game. I don't know how. It's been out for 3 years, but that game is still going strong. They're adding in updates, more DLC. So yeah, that's a good part. Fighters, that game was great, and
That's some really
That was
good, that
still
has
going in.
very good graphics, supposed to be more like the manga than the anime. And it was a very surprising game. Like everyone was like, it's gonna be okay, but it was like really surprising.
yeah.
I just hope this game does not
This
become
is-
a flop. That's all, and then
Yep.
I'll be
So
fine.
this is what I believe. Bandai, fix your crap up, man. Every other Bandai game that has been released since Fighters, or but even before Fighters, was ass. But when it comes to Dragon Ball games, I guess you guys love it that much that you make it all look very good.
they have certain people that probably do the Dragon Ball game.
Like,
and there's
what
certain
about Shinobi Striker? That was ass. Jump Force, not gonna lie, that was a disappointment.
I mean, Jump Force was a mixture of everything. It was like, it was good for fighting. It was a very like you can come back to the game and feel like fresh, but the story mode is fucking.
Story mode was complete garbage. What were you doing, man?
Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this video.
Yep.
This is like, very cool that there's a new Dragon Ball game coming out, and yeah. So anything you want to say, Ali?
It's been ZE3NO, and it's been Duck Boy, and we're out. Deuces.